Hey guys, what's going on? Jimmy Gavas, the kitchen cabinet guy. This video is for clients who buy houses from a builder. Now, there's three ways to buy a house. One way is buy a spec home, a home that was finished, and you're buying it done. A second way is to have a house built for you from the planning stages to completion. Third way to buy a home is a builder starts off with a spec home, which is a house that he intends to build first and then sell. And midstream, you love it, he gives you a price, you guys agree on a price, and you buy it midstream. So there's three different approaches to this, okay? Number one, a spec home, most of the time, now I'm not talking about the super high end, I'm talking about normal stuff that most of us can afford. Most of the time, the builder's gonna try to keep costs down, right? So my builder accounts always use stock cabinets or semi-custom cabinets. The door selections are great, the color palettes are pretty good, so there's no reason to go custom. That doesn't mean they're being cheap. It doesn't mean they're cheating you out of a good design or a number of cabinets. It just means they're trying to control costs, right? So keep that in mind if you're buying a spec home at a certain price point. That's number one. Number two, if you're building a house from start to finish, what is the builder telling you? Is the builder telling you that he's going to give you an allowance for the cabinets? Or is he giving you a specific brand you can purchase from? My builders do it a couple different ways. When they send clients into my showroom, sometimes they can pick any color and any style from a specific brand, or they give them an allowance, $15,000 for the kitchen cabinets, or whatever that number is, and anything above that number is your responsibility. And the third option is if you buy a house midstream. Now, when you're buying a house midstream, that gets a little tricky, I think. I'm not a builder, so I don't know that world. I know my world. And many times the homeowner will come in and I'll say, okay, listen, you know, this was supposed to be a spec home or it's at a certain price point, and I know X amount of dollars that need to be spent based on what the builder told me or a specific brand. So you're coming in, you're thinking you might want to do something nicer, and you need to work those numbers out with the builder, because anything above and beyond what is typically specified is the responsibility of the homeowner. So keep those things in mind. I know it's a little overwhelming when you're buying a new home or building a new home. The kitchen is the most important room in the home, in my opinion, and in many folks' opinion today. So make that a focal point. Make that something that's discussed specifically with the builder before you move forward with the deal. Good luck with your project.